Henry David Thoreau once said, "Thank God men cannot fly and lay waste to the sky as they did to the earth." It is so sad that even people in the 1800s realized that our earth was being contaminated. Why have we decided that it is okay to pollute our earth? That is why my company wants to change the environment, change the way people think, and change the world. Oh. How did I choose my quest? This was a difficult task, so I thought I would look at 3 things that defined me and my passions. Ever since I was born, I was an athlete. Through infancy, toddler years, and my adolescence, you would either find me kicking around a ball or playing Marco Polo in the pool. Playing sports was something that I loved to do every single day, even at green school. So this was definitely one of the factors that I put into play when choosing my quest. At green school, I started surfing twice a week. Totally cool. However, I would occasionally find a net or a plastic bag just floating around, and there was always a bunch of plastic on the beach. Totally uncool. I never knew that it was such an intense problem. Did you guys know that there was 640,000 tons of marine gear left in the ocean each year? How crazy is that? I was shocked by the amount of plastic we were using that I had to do something about it. Slide 3. Oh. My dad is an entrepreneur, and ever since I was little, he'd take me on business meetings, business lunches, and business trips. I even had my first summer internship at 9, and I even read The Economist at 10. And to be honest, I did find it interesting to see how the business world works and how money made the world go round. So I took it upon myself to create a company that A, has something to do with sports, B, help the environment, and C, can make money. And I was thinking about this as I was trying to purchase the new Supreme Champion hoodie. And there it was. I would start a clothing company focused on sportswear using eco-friendly materials. 108% was born. During Christmas, my head was buzzing with ideas, especially to do with finding a manufacturer. I guess it was just luck at the time, because I was researching about clothing. I found out that one of the biggest activewear manufacturers was in Bangkok. And guess what? Guess where I was for Christmas? I was in Bangkok. Then the ball was rolling. I emailed the manufacturer if I could come and visit their facilities. They said yes. I was so excited to see how the production of clothes were made. I learned a bunch of new things, such as all the different departments of clothing, design, printing, sewing, dyeing, and stitching. Sadly, they did not have eco-friendly materials. I would not produce for third parties. I guess it was back to the drawing boards to find someone that could do all of these things. More research went by, reviewing China, the Philippines. But however, based on a random Google search, I actually found a manufacturer called King's Trading based in Bali. On their website, they said that they had these amazing eco-friendly materials called Repreve and Econyo. Repreve is created by melting down plastic bottles, turning it into mini pellets, and then finally weaved into a roll of eco-friendly fabric. Econyo has a similar process, but with recycled fishing nets. I was excited to finally get to meet a manufacturer that does all the things I wanted. King's Trading is a small producer based in Denpasar that works a lot with smaller sized company. It's flexible with design and has indeed the selection of eco-friendly material I was looking for. Furthermore, the company was really friendly and willing to cooperate with me. Now that I had a manufacturer, I suddenly realized that I had to do a bunch of things to get my clothing line started. I had to prepare samples, design, color schemes, and order materials. After 2 months, it was finally the day my samples came in. I was expecting perfection, but however, I got the total opposite. When I saw the samples, I did not know what to make of it. The bikinis I designed for an adult woman looked like a bikini for a 4-year-old girl. My heart broke. Wow, isn't she a pretty girl? And look how sad she is about her tiny bikini. Also, I created a board shirt that was so long and so wide that it made you look like a clown. When the samples were being made, I also had to think about the marketing. I decided to use a van to sell my products instead of opening up a shop because it was cheaper, and I thought it'd be a super cool idea to sell clothes out of a fashion truck, which I could park in front of beaches, parks, festivals, and events. The process of getting a truck, however, was very hard. My father and I had looked all over the internet and drove around Bali to find a perfect car to sell our clothes out of. His name was Jimmy. He dealt in restoring Volkswagen Kombis. But it took around 2 months to work out all the details, but at the end, it was well worth the wait. We have made this amazing vintage indigo blue Kombi. However, there was something missing. It did not have the flair that I wanted. So I looked online for an artist that used tribal and modern art in his artwork. And what we found, someone called Rio. He created these amazing artworks. So I rang him up and we struck a deal. He would create an amazing design on the side of our car. Oh. You guys can all go to my Volkswagen Kombi, which is in the parking lot right now, for a nice pin, like a nice 108% pin. At break, yeah. So naturally, I also wanted to sell online. That is why we have decided to create a web store as a cool marketing device. But creating a website was not as easy as I thought it would be. I had to call my Uncle Philip and ask him if his company would help me with the design and technology of the website and guide me through creating a Shopify web store. Over the weeks, we worked on creating the right website structure, look, and feel. Currently, we are still in the testing phase, but we hope to complete this task by August. One more thing. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys could go to 108activewear.com and subscribe to our newsletter. We have many hopes for the future. One is finalizing our design and completing our sports line, creating functional and beautiful activewear, using only sustainable material for a broad range of sports. Second, we hope to make a tiny little dent in the huge problem that is plastic bottles and ocean pollution. Third, we would like to become a big role model in the fashion industry, showing all the big fashion giants that you can still create amazing clothes while being eco-friendly. As the wise Mahatma Gandhi said, you should be the change. As the wise Mahatma Gandhi said, you should be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and all my teachers. Yeah.